What's going on there, gang? It's your boy, Treetop Piper, coming at you. And look at that sunrise. Isn't that something special? Anyway, just popping in, doing my thing here a little bit before work starts, before everybody starts getting here. You know, that way I can have some privacy and enjoy my video, and which I typically do. Smoking my K-Woody, my carburetor that I'm just totally stuck on. I can't get past it. Now that I'm out of the truck, that is. Like it says, I don't smoke in the truck. Ooh, that one burned me. But, anyway, yeah, I was talking about Dunhill, and because I was reading that From the Beyond, the small batch From the Beyond by Cornell and Deal, that is a knockoff of a Dunhill blend. So started making me think about, you know, what I have, and that they're they make matches of a particular year, like, you know, they were trying to match year 1998 or 2008. So in that particular year, that batch, that blend, which isn't gonna taste like any other blend or any other year. Not exactly, especially after age. I mean, I've had blends that I've put in a jar that had foam less than, or not foam, but mold less than 2 weeks later. So there are tins that go bad immediately. You know, there are differences in tins. They're not all tins are created equal. Even I've seen that. You know, I lost an entire tin of Germain's Bridge Old Brown Flake to mold. I did my first impression. 2 weeks later, looked at the jar. It was in a dark drawer. It was in a nice, cool, dark drawer. I opened that drawer and it's covered in white. So I've seen it firsthand. So you know, you got all those differences to think of, but. Anyway, yeah, I've got that stuff cellared, and I actually went through and kind of organized it. I have 4 tins of Scottish cake and 5 or 6 of Scottish flake from McConnell's, but I don't have doubles of any of their other stuff, and I don't know why I did that. I did it that way. I don't think that was very smart of me to do it that way, honestly. I hate to mess with the camera while it's rolling. I just want to put some of that cloud in the background. But I plan to start smoking those again, those particular blends. I'm going to start busting into them. Like, I do wish I had gotten the Royal Yacht and more yield sign and more 3-year matured and more everything, you know, but I didn't. And more Durber, especially. I wish I had gotten more Durber, but I didn't. But I'm happy with what I got. I didn't get a super old tin of standard mixture, but I did get a standard mixture mellow. That's cool. You know, that's one of the first blends I ever tried, first Englishes. One of my favorites too. Nightcap was the second that I tried of Dunhill's. The first was Light Flake and Standard Mixture. Those two I bought together. No, it wasn't Light Flake. It was Dunhill Navy Rolls and Standard Mixture Mellow. And I remember because this is coming, I was a cigarette smoker my whole life, And when I first smelled Standard Mixture Mellow, I was like, wow, boot polish, or a tire store. So smoky. I mean, it blew my mind with the delicate floral smells and scents from the Orientals. And then I went and I smoked it, and I thought, wow, this is so different from any other tobacco. And then I tried the Navy rolls, and again, whoa, so different than any other cigarette or any other tobacco I had ever experienced. I'd chewed tobacco, I'd smoked cigarettes, but I'd never tried Perique and never tried Latakia. And that's what separates pipe tobacco from all other tobaccos, is, that it uses Perique and Latakia and Orientals. It uses the whole spectrum of tobacco plants. They even do Rustica. They even do, Tobacciana rustica, which is the freaking land. It's like the original. It's the ancestor of all tobacco plants. But yeah, I was just wowed. Those Dunhill Navy rolls, I remember how pungent it was, and I was just like, whoa, what is that? This is before I even had a palate or anything, but or understood what I was and I remember thinking, Perique, I wonder what that tastes like. Let me get the distilled version of it, where it's just Perique and Virginias. That way I know what Virginias taste like. I can block them out. I can get the flavor of Perique. I know what, that's the way I looked at it. But I remember being blown away by the presentation. That is what did it for me. When it was the older school Dunhill, when they were still square tins. The flake came in square tins. The McConnells I ordered, the Scottish flake and Latakia flake, square tins. I had those for years too. Anyway, it was that old. But those Dunhill Navy rolls, this was 2014. So this was back a ways, when they had the old school tins. And man, it would be, the paper was perfectly pleated and closed to that little hole. And then it had the pull-out card when you peeled it open, and then you pulled out the card, and it was just mashed. It was almost like a circular plug in that tin, and you had to, get the card out of the pleating. And honestly, I never took the pleating out, I tried not to damage it like a coffee filter. I tried to always put it back, or not open it fully, just take a little bit out. That's how I always dealt with those blends. I always tried to hang on to the pleating and the card, but nowadays I realize back then I would get one or two blends, smoke the tin, get another tin, and that's when I first tried Skiff and Squadron Leader too. I did the rounds. I tried a lot of stuff and really understood what pipe tobacco was, but it was a good experience, or good to taste those from the jump. Try those out from the jump, because those are classic blends, that everybody knows. Which is why I chose them. That's why I chose them, But that's when Dunhill had the greatest presentation. As far as I can remember, I think that was the best presentation I've ever seen. Nowadays, McBaron's they pretty much do just about the same. They're about as good. But Dunhill, I mean, it was pleated. That paper was creased. It was like, man, and it was mashed down. You can tell they mashed that card down then the pleats went over it. I mean, there was a lot that went into that manufacturing. Just the tinning. And then I came back, they went to the flat bottom tins. All that was gone. I couldn't believe it. And then to start getting flakes in a round tin where there's just a little pile of flakes spread out like a deck of cards laying in the center. I couldn't believe that they did that. I thought that was so foolish, to drop their standards like that. They could do so much better. But anyway, like I said, I'll probably bust out the cellar this weekend or sometime soon, maybe tomorrow or this weekend, whatever, and show you guys, what's in there. And then maybe even, I was thinking about, busting one out and smoking it, one that I've never done before, but I'll show you guys what I have or what I have that I've never done before and let you guys make your choice, maybe even, do like a vote. Like I'll do one I want to do and then let you guys pick one too. I think that'd be pretty cool, to have you guys choose one. And also I wanted to update on the giveaway. Still waiting on the pipe. As soon as I get the pipe, because it's going to take me a little bit to get it cleaned up, I'm going to do the draw, going to give out the topic, and we're going to go from there, basically. I guess I'll give like a week to put in your giveaway, and then everybody will do it. I'll be cleaning the pipe up while you're doing that, and then I'll roll the dice for you guys or do the giveaway, do the randomization, grab a name out of a hat. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and it's getting time for work, or getting close to time for work, or to start working, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. Enjoy your Thursday, and I'll catch you on the flip side, perhaps later this evening, definitely tomorrow. Treetop Piper over and out.